What is up, YouTube? Ghost here, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Today isn't going to be just a gameplay montage, but simply going to have some gameplay while I go over what the skill-based matchmaking system is like in Cold War. If most of you have been to my live streams in the last few weeks, you know that I've been grinding Cold War non-stop, and for the most part, I've been having a blast with it. However, there have been quite a few times where I get super frustrated with the game. I mean, it's Call of Duty, so it's only natural to get frustrated with the series, right? Well, this is a different type of frustration. At first, I didn't want to believe in the whole skill-based matchmaking is going to ruin the game rumor that was going around, but I haven't really played a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 4, so I never really experienced the skill-based matchmaking system. So that brings us here today. I now not only believe in the skill-based matchmaking system, but I also believe that it will ruin the experience for people who play multiplayer, not only on Cold War, but future Call of Duties as well. I've had so many games where I feel like my shots should have hit the enemy and they don't. I've had multiple times where I get hit markers when I feel that it should be a kill. And I also believe that the aim assist in Cold War was too strong and by far the worst aim assist I've ever gone against in a Call of Duty game. Now, is all this due to me just missing my shots? Do I just hit the wrong spots to get kills? Sure, I'm not perfect by any means. However, I know that my aim isn't that of a casual player's, and I also know what my capabilities are from my past competitive game time in H1, PUBG, and Apex. So what is up with the way that Cold War acts? Well, let's go ahead and dive into the patent that Activision now has implemented in the Call of Duty series. Now, this patent is public, so anyone who knows where to find it can search it up and look at this information yourselves. I will leave links in the description below to both the patent application and the public pair information site as well. Looking into the patent application data on the public pair website, you can see that the file date is September 27th of 2017, shown right here, which matches the actual patent application file date, which you can see right here, filed September 27th, 2017. So right off the bat, we know that we're looking at the right patent from Activision. The main purpose of this patent is computer-implemented methods and systems for simulating a multiplayer game environment to allow players of different skill levels to concurrently play at the same level of a gaming session, to encourage and incentivize cooperative team behavior, to match players based on subjective variables such as likability and general fun factor, and to tailor gaming content based on the social group itself. That all sounds fine and dandy. Seems like no matter what the skill level is of gamers, we can all be able to play with one another. However, this doesn't work for a few reasons, ones which I will go over now. I'm not going to make this video showing you every single line of this patent, but I will go over some points that I found very interesting that explains a lot of things that I've been raging about lately and that I've been coming across a lot more in the last week and a half or so. The first paragraph we're going to look at is 0081. Figure 3B illustrates a table providing an exemplary list of parameters of a gameplay session that are modified based on a player's skill level and the corresponding experience for players of different skill levels. For example, in a first shooter gaming environment, when a first player aims his weapon at a target, a parameter defining the tolerance of how accurate the player's aim must be to hit the target is modified based on the acquired skill level of the player. The computer assigns the tolerance for how accurate the player's aim must be to hit the target differently based on the skill level of the first player. A player having a higher skill level will be assigned a lower tolerance parameter and therefore will have to be more accurate in aiming in order to hit the target. A player having a lower skill level will be assigned a higher tolerance parameter and therefore could be less accurate in aiming in order to hit the target.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
Well, it means exactly what it says. If you're classified as a quote-unquote high-skill player, then you have a lower tolerance parameter for how accurate you have to be, which means you have to be very precise on where you aim at your target. And if you're classified as a quote-unquote low-skill player, you have a higher tolerance parameter for how accurate or inaccurate you have to be to hit your target. Now, looking at it, that may seem pretty cut and dry, but if you're a high-skilled player, your aim should already be precise enough to kill your enemies. But what about the other side? If you're a low-skilled player, that means you can literally shoot outside the hitbox to potentially get hit markers. Add this with the aim assist and voila, you now have a ridiculous aim assist helping lower skilled players. Aim assist in Cold War is by far the worst that I have seen in any Call of Duty. However, it's not because the aim assist is stronger, it's because of this skill-based matchmaking parameter that they have in the patent that makes worse skilled players have what seems like godlike aim assist. I'm not going to get that deep into aim assist, I'll cover that in another video. This video is to go over what I have found in the patent that explains what I have been complaining about over the last week and a half. On top of paragraph 0081, let's move down to 0087. Now this is something that I look at and kind of made a conclusion on what I interpreted this as, so if you have any information on this matter, leave me a comment down below, because I don't want to give false information, but again, this is how I interpreted this whole entire paragraph. The paragraph reads as follows. In another example, the frequency of hints given to a player in a session may call for modifications provided to high skill player levels that provide no hints, whereas modifications provided to low skill level players may always provide hints. Now I take this as footsteps and blips on the radar from spy plane or from the field mic. There's been several times where I've complained about not hearing people's footsteps as they come up behind me, whether they're running or they're walking. Now the perk Ninja reads as follows. Sprint more quietly, resistant to field mic when sprinting, speak only when necessary. Now that says sprint more quietly, not silent footsteps. I feel like high skill players don't hear footsteps nearly as much as low skilled players. There have been several times where I don't hear any footsteps of people running up or walking up to me. The perk Ghost reads as follows. Undetectable by enemy spy planes whenever you are moving, planting or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. Another complaint that I have had has been where people just randomly look behind them with me moving while they have a spy plane up and know when I am behind them. This has happened several times, and paragraph 0087 explains why this happens so consistently. But again, this is just my interpretation of what the hints mean. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has shined so much light on the issues that I've been having in the last week and a half. This answers so many questions as to why the game feels like it's literally making the game harder for me as each match plays out. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you slap the thumbs up button and also make sure you subscribe so you never miss another video. Until next time.